Welcome back, everybody. 20 minutes before 7 on this Monday morning. It's lovely to have you with us. Watching the launch of Tourism Month, in fact, here in South Africa. The month dedicated, this is September, but I know it's a bit of an earlier launch that we're doing. The launch is happening in the Waterberg mountain range, and Ayanda is out there right now. And she's going to be joined by Thulani Nzima, who, in fact, is not only the CEO of South African Tourism, he was one of the climbers for Kilimanjaro. So he was with us there, Ayanda, and I'd love to know how he's feeling. Maybe you can squeeze that question in while you talk about tourism here in South Africa as well. Let's go to you now.
Most definitely, Leanne. A very good morning to you. Now, I know you and I usually think we have the best job in the world, right? And I think, yeah, we sort of do, but there's a very close contender, and it is the Tourism SA CEO, Mr. Thulani Nzima, who, you know, gets to sample the beautiful outdoors, the greens, and have to taste the delicacies here in South Africa, stay in luxury hotels as well. So it's such a tough job. Someone's got to do it, I suppose. But yeah, a very good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, Ayanda. You sound a little bit jealous.
Just a little bit jealous. And talking about sounding jealous, I'm jealous of you and Leanne having gone up to Mount Kilimanjaro. Leanne was telling me about that, saying that she wants to know how you're doing.
I'm doing very well. You must tell her that I have no altitude effects at all. And nothing, oh my God. She knows what that is all about.
Okay, now I'll ask her about the oh my God a little bit later. But let's talk about why we're here today. Tourism, very, very important, and has been quite topical, especially in light of the new visa regulations. I know you were in Parliament not too long ago, just giving a report back or feedback on that. Could you just quickly summarize in about 30 seconds for us what the gist of your message was?
Well, the gist of the message was that, firstly, we understand that the prerogative of Home Affairs is to protect our borders as well as our children. Secondly, we understand that this matter has already gone far beyond discussions at South African tourism and the industry itself. The President has already indicated that the IMC will meet and discuss this matter. So we're very comfortable at that level, and we're saying it is the right thing to do.
Stimulating locals travelling in South Africa has been a key focus throughout September, years gone by. This September will be no different. Talk to us about the project, Sho't Left. Is it bearing fruit? We see on television celebrities going out and about, having TV shows, ordinary South Africans being encouraged to also go out. Is it bearing the fruits that were intended?
Well, I think given the economic conditions in South Africa, the campaign is bearing fruit. If you look at what happened last year, we had 12 million South Africans traveling, generating about 28 million trips. And that was very good for the economy. It generated 26 billion rand. So from that point of view, it's working. What is not working is the fact that we are actually against the inflation in South Africa. We are against an economy that is revising its growth downwards. So it is a very big task. But you must understand as well that the task of South African tourism in the domestic market is to promote a culture of tourism. Before people can travel, they need the rationale, they need to understand the value of tourism to themselves. So you don't just go and convert people to travel. You also have to make them believe that it is necessary, it is important, it is in their best interest to travel. So a lot of time that we spend is in convincing people that it is good for them to travel, and also to deal with the myth that it is expensive. We work with the trade to make sure that we have good packages. When you look at our Sho't Left campaigns right now, go to our deals page. You will see that we have a variety of pages that are of prices that are affordable for South Africans to travel. So we also now support the campaign with the new advert that we have just created now. We're going to go out saying 1 million new experiences are just a short left away, which means you don't have to go very far. And in fact, there's quite a lot more new things that you have never done before. When you look up here, you'll see that there's a cable cut that's supposed to be working over there. And that's something new that you possibly may not have done. So that's what we're going out and saying to South Africans. Find new things that you have never done before. Find new experiences. Every day there's something new, even for you, Ayanda, a seasoned traveler.
So is that a challenge to me?
It is a challenge. In fact, I will find something new for you.
Challenge accepted. Thank you so much. Let's leave it there, at least for now. But speaking of not having to go too far, I know Leanne was in the US not too long ago with the Morning Live team in Washington. And she just said how the majority of people who had converged there at the White House, etc., were Americans. So domestic tourism there, quite big. And as Mr. Nzima has said, it's a culture that we need to learn here in South Africa as well. Ongoing discussion. We'll have another interview for you just after this break. Stay with us.